All right, tonight's hostess code is PT6M24WY. So if you'd like to place an order, use the hostess code and the order will be sent directly to you. Tonight's group is my Hartford group because we can't meet in person. We are online. Let's see, I'm just checking. Woo, it's 7:30. All right. Normally we'd be meeting around at 7 o'clock till about almost 9 o'clock in Hartford, Wisconsin. But since April, May, June, yeah, it's our third month here online. But that's okay. It's all good. It's all good, people. All right, so that's the hostess code, definitely for my group to remember, and anybody else that's interested in shopping tonight. You can go to either one of my stores. It's Laura Z Stamps is my blog, and that takes you, and it says shop now on my blog, and it goes right to my Stampin' Up store. But if you want to go directly, it's www.lauraz.stampinup.net. So there you go. All right. So we're just going to move off to the side here. All right, I'm excited here. Okay, so the new catalog. Oh, I hope you like it. I'm going to just turn the light just a little bit here. And I've got to tell my daughter here to keep the cat away from me. Otherwise, put her back in the other room, please. We don't want to have the cat hanging out with you guys. Oh, here we go. Sunny wants to say hello. I'm so sorry. And no, you can't sit here. Okay? So, oh my goodness. You gained weight, Sunny. I think the cat has gained weight during this pandemic. Okay. Good grief. All right. Hair bomb. Okay. If you don't have a new catalog, contact me, email me, text me, all that good stuff. So just contact me either through my site or through my Laura Z Stamps. Contact me and say, Laura, I need a catalog. I don't want to download it. I want the catalog. Okay. All my members have it. Just to let you guys, anybody know who's watching my group that meets in Delavan this month, yes, we are definitely going to be meeting at the Delavan Lake store. So I just want to let you guys know I'm going to be sending out a newsletter probably tomorrow. I've had a lot going on, so newsletter went off to the wayside here. All right, so I'm going to show you some fun things that I'm so sorry. They're all new items tonight, which is great. I couldn't send out to my club because I just got my stuff on Monday. So in turn, I wanted it in your hot little hands, but I couldn't do overnight it. That would have been some serious buckaroonies. I apologize. I don't make that much. So, so sorry. So just enjoy watching tonight. Okay, so catalog off to the side at the moment. All right, so tonight's nifty card idea, we're going to be doing this one. Happy birthday. So that you can see it. Has hairs flying around here. Oh my goodness. Just a simple white card. And the new paper, which I have to point out. I don't have sheets of it. I've already cut up some of it. It's called Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper. Really cool stuff. You may not be interested in one side of it. The other side is just beautiful watercolor washes. It's beautiful. I'm really digging this paper. I'm already going to be putting in for 3 more packs of this. That's how cool I like it. So what we're using here, and I'm just seeing if I have this marked. This is the Many Layered Blossoms dies. And as you can see, I used vellum. Here are the dies. The intricate one. and then the main one right here. And that's the one I used. That was the easiest to cut out. I definitely needed a shim when I put these through. You could probably use the detailed, but I did it both ways, and I will be honest, I needed a piece of white cardstock or cardstock in general, on top and ran it through, or underneath, depending on how you are running your sandwiches. So that's what I used for this guy. So that you can see, ooh, look how dainty this looks with the vellum. Vellum is always tricky anyway to cut out. I had some issues with a couple spots, but the rest all popped out, not a problem, once I had the shim in place. But really cool, really dainty. And then this one, I already cut out for you, so that's kind of cool. I'm just going to move this here. All right, now we'll get started. So this one I had here, I trimmed out. I love these colors, beautiful. And I'm just gonna fold over. And then this is just simple, and of course we have the new Stampin' Seal. Oh my goodness, yes, it's replaced this. So I don't have anything in here, it's completely empty. So as you can see, look how much tape though is in here, quite a bit. So yeah, it's a little bit more, but it's pretty cool. You just pull this guy off, and yes, you do have to get it going. You do have to just do it a little bit, and it should. And this one you do check off. And just show you the difference with Seal and Seal Plus. This one, all you do is roll back. This is the super sticky one, and just lift up. You don't even have to check mark off. So that one is super sticky, if you can see. Very shiny, very sticky, but it's like marked off here, but you just roll back and lift up, and it pulls up beautifully. This one is still like the original Booger Maker, but it's pretty good. So I cannot complain. I am digging it. All right. So we're just going to have a little bit of white. All right. Now to attach the vellum, what I did on this one is I actually added a little bit of the seal on there. I don't like the way it looks because it left little markings. Yes, I'm showing you now. I'm disappointed in my own work. What you want to do is take a sponge and some of the glue, the green glue or multi-purpose glue. And you want to take this, decide which side you want to, doesn't matter really because it's just a little bit different, whichever side. And you want to take the sponge and just go ahead and blot it. There we go. Okay. And just layer it. Ah! We're gonna flip it. You're like, Laura, what are you doing? Oh, I don't know. There we are. In which case, you have a baby wipe nearby. All right. And that's how I do it. Now, if I have a couple pieces that are left over, I just take the edge of it, add the glue to it, and just touch it, because maybe I missed a spot. And then it should dry clear. All right, then you just let this dry, and you can pick off the glue. Very easy. Love these silicone pads, pretty nice. So that's the many layered blossom. Here's Blossoms in Bloom, the stamp set. So it has some nice greetings in it. Photopolymer. Now I've already cut out one of the stitch dies. I think this is the second circle. So there should be 4 of the oval, 4 square, and 4 circles. So this is the second one, second in size. And it is 2 1/4 inches by 1 1/4 inches. So place that off to the side. And we're going to use one of the new colors, Misty Moonlight, which if you stamp off your Night of Navy, the dark navy color, you can get this color. So it's kind of cool. So if you stamp off with Night of Navy, that'll be this color. All right, so then I'm going to, now on this one, I just stamped on into the ink pad. Stamped off, and then stamped to get the lighter look. Okay. Pretty nice. For the greeting, I did not use the set. I chose Posted for You. Now, this is, I believe has the, I think I showed it the other night, has a punch that goes with this. So that is a neat little set. And I'm using the Happy Birthday. And this is the cling. And it is really clinging tonight. Oh my goodness. I love the fact that we have another stamp that says Just a Note. I use that a lot for little things. When I'm addressing or I'm stamping something to, when I'm just writing out a little note or putting it on one of my crafty things that I'm sewing, I like to have Just a Note. All right. Then we just stamp into the ink. All right, Happy Birthday. I think I actually used a darker color. I might have used black on that one, but that's okay. And then I used some of the ribbon. Now this one I will point out, I know you're all saying, Laura, that's an accident ready to happen if you leave your ink pad out. We know. Boy, do we know. Okay, so the Flowers for Every Season ribbon combo pack. It has Just Jade, Misty Moonlight, and Whisper White in there. So it has like a gingham green, jade, the white, and then the blue thin ribbon. So it's 3 items for $10. And Just Jade is 3/8 gingham, 5 yards. Whisper White is 1/2 inch fake linen ribbon, 5 yards. And the Misty Moonlight silver baker's twine wrapped together, it's 10 yards. So you get all 3 of these items for $10. So that's kind of cool. I used, I think, just a little over 6 inches can see here. Pretty. I'm liking it. All right, so then on this, I'm just going to let's see if we can give myself a decent bow. Haha, little ribbon here. If we can do it, sometimes I can, sometimes not. Accidentally pulled the silver out yesterday. All right. Looks good. I can deal with it. Taking a glue dot. Using my awesome tool here. And what I do is I just take the whole piece and then just bend it over. And then just layer right on. And of course we got, this one's a much tighter one than this guy. So that's all right. I'm going to add some dimensionals. We'll make it 3. Okay. And then you just line her up. All right, so there's that one, which is kind of cool. I'm liking it. All right, we'll put those off to the side. Next card. Here we go. Good things in life are better with you. That's kind of a sweet one. Let's see. All right, we're using Just Jade paper for this one. And this is that amazing paper. Oh man, I think I know the papers by now. I just don't, especially new to all this. Let's see here. We're using the Forever Greenery DSP. Loving it. I'm sure you've seen samples all over the internet. Elegant Greenery has a watercolor look to it. And some of our Australian friends and down under New Zealand definitely are loving some of these things. We actually have things that look almost like a little Aboriginal. So I've had quite a few people make comments about this from other places that are like, ooh, this is beautiful. Really cool. And I like the watercolor look, so we're going to use that side. Isn't that pretty? Like the striped. And we're using Tasteful Touches stamp set. Using the feather and the greeting. And the dies in this are fabulous. So here's the one shape. So we're going to take, whoops, the feather out. I like this. You are the best. That's right. You are. I appreciate all of you. And let's see, here's my greeting hiding. Okay, so we're just going to add, stamp our elements here. So what I have here is Pear Pizzazz. I don't always use this one. So I'm just going to stamp off and stamp, hold it, it's just right. I think I just inked my ink pads recently, so. Fresh green, a lot of greens. Oh my gosh, I've been really drawn to them. I don't know what's going on. Too much green. And the other color we're using is Pretty Peacock. This is one of the in colors from last year that carried over. So we just ink it up. And straighten her up. There we go. All right. Yep, this is a pretty popular set. The whole suite is on back order, I believe. So, Tasteful Touches, the paper, I'm telling you, the greenery, it's insane. You can buy things in the bundles, those are still available, but a lot of items are not available till either the end of the month or beginning of July. Unbelievable. So all you have to do, though, when you type it in, see if it goes in for you. If it does, grab it. And again, dimensionals. And you could certainly add any, if you have extra pieces that you want to add to it, any gold wires. We don't have it anymore, but I know it's, you know, it certainly would look lovely if you did. Gold is in this year. Okay, so we have that. Now what I did is I measured this is 5 inches by 3 3/4. And this is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. And you can decide which side you want to start out with. Either like this, which I think I'll do this time. I did that over there last time, so I think I'll do it this way. Very sticky. So far I'm noticing definitely, doesn't matter which one you're using, definitely a lot stickier than our old snail. I'm very pleased with it. Which means I don't think there's anything like it on the market, so that's good. That means it's our own, which is wonderful. Which I like. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna, I don't want to have a glare. I apologize if there's a glare. I don't want to have too much of a glare. Okay. And then we have our dimensionals on this guy, and that's all I'm doing. Very simple. Simple greeting. And there you are. That's our second project. Pretty. All right, third one. Okay, this next one is, as you can see, I've marked these. Now, have I marked them where it says, Laura, it's this? No, I have not. Okay, we have flowers for every season papers. They're cards. And each one of my group members got one, and I picked out colors to match. So we've got our bumblebee. So these are the in colors. Intense. Look at that. I don't know. I love this group this year. I really, really like it. I don't know. Just something really cool. I love how the blue and the pink go together. The green and the blue go well together. The brown and the yellow. I mean, it's working. It's very, very cool. So the Memories and More cards and envelopes are $11. And they're on page 154. You get 2 of each of the 5 colors. 10 printed cards. As you can see, they have little dots going around, and you can place your card. Now, believe it or not, you can actually use the Memory and More cards to place right on there. So we have the Flowers for Every Season card pack. And these are perfect. You just write your little message or add a greeting, and you pop it right onto the card. So that's kind of a, you just pop it right on there. So that's kind of cool. So that's 154, 155 of the catalog. You know, and even the envelopes are all colored. So that's kind of nice. And mine that I did is this one. I know, really intense. So the greeting that I used on this is the Lovely You stamp set. And again, this was one of our pre-orders, and I do like this one. It's got a lot of fun greetings here. I like Let's Cheer You Up. That would have been a good one in there too. But I just wanted to do a smile. Really fun. And as you can see, I popped it up with dimensionals. So the sample, this is my magenta. But boy, magenta madness. Man, oh man. That is bright. Whew. Not quite neon, but boy, that's bright. All right, so I'm going to use the cinnamon cider because I am so loving this. Love it, love it, love it. I've got my envelope to match. And I have the papers. Let me bring it out. For every season. Flowers for every season. That's it. I think I divided it. So you have your double-sided paper, 4 of each. I know. Whoa. You know, if you don't like one side, it's okay. You can always use the other side. They always have one that's more intense than the other. So they have some, you know, plain, and on the, yeah, that's, I'm not sure what to do with this one. That's a little much for me, but I do like that one. So the bumblebee is definitely that. And then you got some greens. So we're going to use that. Oh, and I like that one, the blue. That's kind of cool looking. I like that. All right. And some Christmas. So that's nice. I like that. All right, so with this, I moved the light again, so I apologize. In the way. I'm just checking here. What is the name of the tool for the glue dot? Haha! Okay. Thank you for asking. I know my tools. Oh, la, 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 la. Take your pick tool and accessory. It's called, I know, it's, the name is Take Your Pick tool. I call it the awesome tool because there's a lot of fun things about it. So let me show that right away. I know I've shown them before. So you have your pieces here, and there's a lot of extra pieces to go with it. So when you're using, so you can actually pick up little pieces of items with the glue that's in here. So actually, that might be too heavy. But you can pick up a little dot. It's like you drop it, except the side that's not glossy. You get the idea. Okay, so there's that. The one side is the pick. The other side is a little shovel. You can scoop, pick up little beads or different things, put it off to the side, and then you have your scoring. So you have your larger, flip it around, you got your smaller one. And this tool is $10. So you get this with it. So it's kind of a nice little tool that I use a lot, believe it or not. I took one of my old pieces that are inside the box for all of your blocks, picked those out, and that's what I hold my little, you pick your tool. Look at that. It's kind of a cool item. There's other pieces that go in it, and right now I don't have all the pieces. Oh, here we go. This part, this is the brush tip. Let's see. You have an extra putty refill. for $3.50, and take your pick die, brush, and tip. So that's when you're knocking out those little pieces. Let me pop this off. And this goes in here. There you are. And so it gets out all those little pieces of your, ta-da! So it'll knock out, oh, see, there you go, just like that. It'll knock them out. So that's kind of cool. That piece is $9, and it comes with the foam pads. So that's a nifty tool. I like it. So yes, I call it my awesome tool. All right, and that's on page 159 of the catalog. So the Take Your Pick tool is $10. So it's kind of a multi-purpose pickup, different things that you can use it. I know. Do we need these tools? Yes. Yes, you do. All right. Back at hand here. So I'm going to add just gonna make sure we got a little bit of white on all the sides here. There we go. Now, if I can find my pieces. I found that, but I'm not finding. Oh, there it is. Okay. So with this, I know I don't need all of this, so I can just snip off a piece. Now I'm just looking for, oh, there it is. Okay. How did I get so messy so quick? What's going on here? Okay. All right, we smile. We got Memento ink. I always like to stamp and try it out first, just to make sure I got enough ink on there. Okay, so I'm just gonna stamp Smile. Because who doesn't need a smile? I mean, seriously, sometimes I think the whole world needs to smile right now. A lot of sadness going on. All right, and then we take a strip of the tape and just layer it. So what I used here, and this is basically strips of white that I have left over. I used 1 inch of the cinnamon cider, and this is 3/4 of an inch. And sure, I can add a little extra here. Okay, so what I do is I'm just going to add whoa, I got an icky on there. Woo! Hold on here. Now, as you can see, I haven't pushed it down really hard. I am able to lift up some of it. So this is the regular seal. Actually, this is good that it's on video so you can see this. Okay, good. I was able to peel it off, which is good. Okay. That's not bad. I'm okay with that. All right. That's good. It was a happy accident. Okay, so then we're just going to take this and do this again. And we're going to stamp it again. Okay. it's almost too wet. So actually I'm going to blot. Okay. All right, let's try that again. Oh, where'd I put that? Let's see here. This would be the time to show you that why you want to use this and not on your paper. Okay. All right, no more smears. This is good. Okay, now I feel better. All right, we're going to add this again. Okay. Now we're just going to place this. I know, I don't need this much. I'm just showing it. You can decide, oh, I want it up here, I want it in the middle. That's why you never cut it too short. And I like it like that. Okay, and now you're just going to trim it off. There we are. And now I'm going to add dimensionals again. And yeah, I like to add a lot of dimensionals. I like my dimensionals. I'm sorry. It's one of those things, I just like them. Okay. So you just put it in the middle. There we go. All right. Pat it down. And now we have the two cards. Kind of cool. So we've got our pink. And trying to find my, oh, there we are. So there's that. Pretty, pretty. Who couldn't you send one to? Look at that. The good things in life are better with you. I think that this is a good one for a lot of people. And then we have happy birthday. So kind of a neat way to use the vellum. If you haven't used vellum in a while, very, very cool. Definitely use a shim. Your machine, which you may use a lot, you may need to use a shim with it. As you can see, the glue is still drying right here. I think I have a little spot, but the rest, it dried perfectly. You can't see where I put the glue. Where I initially put the tape and then add a little bit of the glue on the edges, you can't see where I added the glue, but you can see where I added the tape. So that's why I think that is a better choice in using your glue with a sponge and just tapping it, because it'll dry very quickly and look good. So there you are, my 3 projects tonight. I hope you like those. Kind of a fun ideas. New colors. We love it. I love it. I'm really enjoying the new in colors. I'm so happy that we came out with them. I will let you know that all the re-inkers are not available. It's to be determined. And again, I think I mentioned on my video on Monday night, the re-inkers, kind of like this. Something with the bottles, they're being used right now with the COVID-19. They're using the bottles for research. So I thought it was little glass bottles. I was wrong. So they are using, we have a shortage right now. So that's what's going on. I also know there's also a large number of items still stuck in Washington State. Whatever county has been shut down is still shut down, and so we're hoping it releases soon so we can get more of our products in. But again, our stamps are made here in the United States, so are our papers, so I'm real proud of that. Lots of great things. Our dies are amazing. I hope you guys do make a choice. Obviously, this is all we're selling now is the Stampin' Seal. And I showed you the Stampin' Seal Plus. That's kind of like our old... I'm trying to see if I still have an example of one. That would be no. No, that's it. It's like our Fast Fuse. But this one, it definitely works much better. And you just pull it straight up and it stops. So it's kind of a cool product. Kind of neat. Let me know if you need a catalog. I'll send one out to you or drop it off depending on where you're at. Just sent out a few today. Just a real quick showing you the colors and different things. We have lots of little kits. For those of you who are just starting out, our all-inclusive card kits are amazing. Right there and then you're going to be like, okay, this is great. I need more. You're going to love the kits. If you just want something that's everything you need is right there. You want to make some quick cards, send out to a few people, but you don't want to go to the store and buy them individually. This is a cute kit, the Simply Citrus or the Looking Up. Or have fun and get our new Paper Pumpkin kit. Tonight's the last night to sign up for the box of fun, the yellow box that they have tonight. You can go to my site, laurazstamps.com, and there's a button where it says Paper Pumpkin. Click on it and you can sign up even if you just want 1 month. That's perfectly fine. You can just sign up for a month, or you can sign up to try it for a month or two and then suspend it if you choose to. It's pretty cool. Just letting you know, we have great sweets. We have the gorgeous Posies kit. This is another, let's see, not inclusive. These are separate. So you have stamps, ink pads, different things are showing you that you can get separate to add to your kit. And another one is the product medley, Boho Indigo. And you have a stamp set, or you can just get the paper kit. So refill kit. Flowers for every season. I showed you that with this. Very nice. And of course, I'm obsessed with the Jar of Flowers and the Celebrate Sunflowers. I'm going to be posting in the next day or two with some goodies for this. I just love it. It's awesome. Can't do enough, you know. I mean, there's just not enough time, people. Not enough time, you know. This one's fun. Have you seen this? Being a dad is whiskey business. Your top shelf. Cheers to you. Straight up, you're the best. Sending you an old-fashioned birthday card. I like that. And you can make your old-fashioned on a card, even if you don't drink. That's cool. Loyal leaves. There's some fun things coming up, because obviously we've got Father's Day coming up, and a few people, you have an uncle, brother, someone that you want to give something to, so that's kind of neat. Our machines are not available yet. I will let you know that. I think some people have already heard about it. Our die cut machines are not available. I don't know when they will be. I'm sure they're stuck somewhere. As we all know, we can't manufacture them here. It's just, that's but I'm really looking forward to ones. I guarantee you I'm going to be buying both the main one and the mini. And I'm trying to find out where it is. Right now I got our punch bundles here. So with that, oh, here we go. Stampin' Cut and embossing machines. So here are the new machines. I don't know who they're through. I don't know who Stampin' Up! Went with to make our machines. I don't know. It's our own, so that's kind of cool. So again, they're trying to go with their own brand of things. Well, after 30 years, why not? So the new embossing machine, when it is available, it'll be $120. And the mini Stampin' Cut embossing machine is $60. And it's about that wide. So the regular one will be the regular normal size. So if you're looking to trade up, hold on here. Just hold on. It's coming. And of course, we will have all the tools that you need. We'll also have adhesive sheets. And let's see. I think we got foam, double sticky foam too that you can use. So that's kind of cool. All right. So that was my stamping with you tonight, with my Hartford ladies, and for anyone else that wanted to stop by. The hostess code tonight is PT6M24WY. And you go directly to lauraz.stampinup.net. You can visit my blog, check out ideas, videos, and also shop on that site, or go to my paper pumpkin in there. So check it out, enjoy,